I like when I click start, the music doesn't restart, it just keeps trucking. Hello!
I've done some shit! Oh my god, why am I yawning?
So, last time we left off, I think I was like level 23. We are now level 29. I've decided that I will do major grinds off stream. When I say major grinds, I have like an idea of what level I'm supposed to be, and obviously we have to swap characters out. We have 7 characters we use and only 5 spots to use them, or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 7 characters. And only 5 spots that are able to be filled, so some characters are gonna get left behind, and swapping them in and out means everyone in general gets less EXP and shit like that, so I've decided that I will do catch-up and stuff like that off-stream. With that said, Vance is ready to go. He's technically like still 10 levels behind, but he's on Goon. He is ready to murder, and I'm cool with this. Actually, realistically, he doesn't need the Hermes shoes. I could give him a... If I could afford it, I'll do a couple fights before we really get into the thick of things. Because getting him a bracer would be nice.
But that shit's expensive.
Ramza has been... He finished out Chemist, so I've switched him over to Mystic because that entertains me. I have an idea of taking him into Orator, but he needs to learn some stuff because we've got some things that need to be done with him later. Everyone has move +2 now. Flammer, which I'm sure I'll mention later. Actually, no, I'll just mention the shit later. I'm sure it's gonna come up, so I'll worry about it then. Vanish. Effect invisible, trigger HP loss. Huh. It's pretty cool. Whatever. So yeah, sorry about not streaming yesterday, but sometimes I need a moment. Sometimes. Give me one moment, please. Doo-doo. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. I gotta make sure everything is clicked appropriately. Alright, we're good. Windia is trucking along. You know, everybody's trucking along. Actually, Windia is more than trucking. I'll figure out what to do with this 2000 JP in a minute. Like I said, we're gonna do some fights, try to get some funds up, so that we can buy a thing for Vance. And then, basically, we have 6 characters to fill 4 slots, right? Did I count that right? I feel like I'm missing somebody, and I don't know what it is. Whatever, yeah. That's 2 characters get swapped in and out constantly, so... Alright, from here, people need levels. Vance needs levels. Hide My Rod needs levels. Oro has to come on the off chance that someone dies. Flammer is the highest EXP, so for now, Windia's in. So yeah, welcome to Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah. It's been a muggy... I say muggy, it's not muggy. Muggy is not the right word. It's rainy and foggy and... just not dismal either. I like rain and fog. That's how it's been the past couple days. Boko can't be stopped, that's true. He's a fella. How you doing, Tinka? How's your Wednesday treating you, bud? We'll see if we can't get, like, I think we needed, like, 16,000 monies. So, Wretched stayed home again. Damn, dude! You've been feeling really bad. Maybe you should actually, like, doctor, huh? Because that's a lot of time you've missed over the past couple weeks. Haven't slept? Oof. Hello, Flammer. How you doing, bud? Hopefully, your Tuesday is treating you well. Me, enter stream. Magic. Feels really bad. Hey, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just... I'm not making no claims. It is Wednesday, my dude. It is Wednesday, my dude. Yeah, we'll do, I think 2 fights should get us to 50,000, 50,000 monies that we can use on a bracer, so. Yeah, once again, sorry about not streaming yesterday. Things. Just things. I have been rained out today when it comes to work, so I have nothing to do, so this is gonna be like a 3-hour stream, likely. We're probably gonna do a little bit of stuff pre-Ryovanes, and then the entirety of Ryovanes in one day. I only think of Uncle Dad Farmer Ben when I hear that. It's true. Don't forget, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh, yeah, I enjoy him. Why do I enjoy him so much? I don't understand. Good YouTube guy. Yeah, things. Stuff and things, you know what I mean? I need that black chocobo dead. God damn it, the faith is really boning me on this one. Who is Nomios? Are you Nomios? No, you're Gigas. What a name for a chocobo. Yeah, even stuff. I know, right? No, that's, I will say that in the time I didn't stream yesterday, I watched all of Altered Carbon. Not all of it. I watched the first season of Altered Carbon on Netflix. It's some cyberpunk dystopian future shit. And, it was really good up until it wasn't. And I wish I could describe that any better. Do we jump? I don't know what they like. Ooh, Gigas is 10. I jump. Boing! There goes an ants. Chocoball is not pellets. Oh, I didn't even notice. Did they change it to pellets? That's even weirder. Chocoball is something. Choco pellets is I don't know. So yeah, I cannonballed the first season of Altered Carbon. It started out very strong, and then the last 3 episodes were like, ugh. I watched Another Life recently, and now I'm freaked out that my nervous system could freak out and leave my body through my neck. I've never seen... What is Another Life? I've never heard of that one. Time to get more JP. I sure hope this jump happens before the chocobo moves. I don't know the rules here. Pellets is what rabbits leave. They also, you know, my hamster back in the day used to eat pellets, so yeah. Oh. Sci-fi alien invasion stuff? What platform is that on? Because I've never even heard of it. Is that a streaming thing, or is that a TV thing? Netflix? I'll have to check it out, because Altered Carbon's on Netflix. And like I said, I enjoyed that up to the point I didn't. The writing was not very good. I don't know what happened. It started very strong when it was like setting building. Yeah, you know, building the idea of this dystopian future, and then the setting, or the plot, like... It wasn't so good. Apparently it was canceled after the 2nd season, and I'm kinda, like, I don't even really want to watch the 2nd season, I don't know. There's a famous League of Legends quote by a former pro. Coast always has the potential to be a better team, it's just that they always fall flat. Up until they lose the game, they're winning. That's true. That's true. It's a lot of fun until it isn't. And that's how I felt about Altered Carbon. So instead, I picked up, if you guys haven't known, I've been cannonballing through a whole bunch of Netflix shows because I've never been subbed to Netflix. Ever. So I've got a lot of shows that I can watch, stuff like that, which is why I watched the entirety of Breaking Bad, which was very good. And I've been watching Better Call Saul, but that one's not as good. That is good. But when I finished watching the first season of Altered Carbon, I was a little let down, so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, what can I do with my time now that I have all of this free time? Because I'm done with show, and instead I watch other show. I started the Umbrella Academy with Elliot Page and a whole bunch of other actors and actresses I don't know. But that's actually really good so far. But once again, I'm expecting that standard Netflix thing where the first 5 episodes got me hooked, and then the last 3 are like, what the fuck are they doing? In the last month, I've watched the whole series of Star Trek Voyager. Holy shit, mine's also love you. Yeah, I like the E. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ein bisschen. Ein bisschen. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I expect the Umbrella Academy to kind of nose dip in quality, but the writing is already a little off. Like, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to care about any of these characters when they're all complete assholes. It's really hard to care about the characters, but at the same time, I'm interested enough because of the superhero aspect of it. I want to know what happens. The drug guy is the best, the drug guy is the best. I like the first 5 episodes, the youngest brother, who is technically the oldest brother, that one's hard to explain, he goes missing, but the drug guy gets kidnapped, so everyone's looking for their brother, the youngest one. Meanwhile, the drug guy has just been kidnapped, trying to be ransomed, like, hey, we have your brother. Umbrella Academy is a superhero thing and not something to do with Resident Evil. Oh, that's the Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, that's a... You're looking for the Umbrella Chronicles, which is a wonderful third-person shooter. No, that was Operation Raccoon City. Which one's on Was that the rail shooter? I think that one's the rail shooter. Yeah, I could see how you'd get confused, and I got confused too. I like that I'm just kind of like waffling here. Oh, but they just keep trying to ransom off and like, hey, we have your brother. They're like, oh, they have my brother. Wait, he's right here. Oh my god, the druggie. Oh, we forgot about him. Everyone's just, oh, we forgot about our other brother. Doesn't matter. He is the best character so far. But I wasn't really expecting to like the show that much, and then it's been good. I have not been upset with it, so I hope that continues. I'm looking for more stuff to watch. I watched a little bit of Ozark because I'm a huge Jason Bateman fan. I say huge. I'm a reasonable Jason Bateman fan, but like, I don't think that show's that great either. I don't... Apparently it's got 4 seasons and is trucking along, and I watched the first season of that and I'm sitting there like, alright. I don't really know what to do with it, but there's still way more shit on Netflix that I need to watch. Love, Death, and Robots. I've been watching that sparsely, and that has been very good for the times that I've watched it. Inside Job was a lot of fun. I've just been going through shit, you know what I mean? Also, this is rousing gameplay, right? Y'all love this. This is why I grind off stream. Just sitting here chatting you guys up. I'd like to see more gritty shows. I don't know how to better put that. Like, Umbrella Academy has this weird grit to it, but at the same time, it's like dark humor almost. Altered Carbon was really, like I said, it was really good for a certain, like, the feel of it was very good. And I'd like more shit like that, but... Fuck you, Bard!
Peace!
I didn't even get EXP for that. That's the other thing I've noticed when I have been scrolling through Netflix. A lot of the stuff that it recommends me, not in my language. It wants me to watch, like, Spanish shows, or there's some Swedish show, I think. I've seen a whole bunch of Hindi and Chinese shows on there, and it's like, I appreciate that you're putting this on there, but I don't, like, that's not me, dog. That's not me. Okay, so Vance the Goon is gonna take a while. What up, Dr. Completion? How you doing today? Alright, the dude... Look at him, Geomancer, go. Let's learn everything else so that we can just truck through these geomancy things. I was getting that. Even YouTube has gotten confused with me, showing Spanish or sometimes Japanese commercials. I don't think I would mind the commercials so much, but then again, I have like ad block on everything, and once again, this is a reminder that if you are not subbed and want to avoid the ads, please, I would highly recommend getting a Twitch ad blocker for this channel. I don't care. I don't care about ads. Please block them. Hello. Welcome to MagicMD streaming. Ramzo is not in that fight, we don't need to worry about that. Flammer, I meant to mention, has mastered Monk, with plenty of JP to spare. So Flammer begins his Black Mage career. He is here to cast Fist. With that said, I don't really know where to start with the Black Mage stuff. I mean, I guess we could just get the base spells probably okay. What's a good Twitch ad blocker you recommend? Well, if you're on Firefox or Chrome on desktop, I do know, what is it, I have one myself. Video ad block for Twitch. I don't know where that is. You can also use the alternate player for Twitch TV. It is another add-on that changes the player itself and skips ads for you. That one does not count you towards viewers, which is a little different, but however you gotta watch. They do make uBlock Origin has specific scripts. I'm not sure that those work anymore, but they're a little more in-depth than just buying, or not buying, but downloading the Twitch ad blocker. From my understanding, the Twitch ad blocker works pretty well. It's just it reduces quality while an ad would be going. So it skips the ad, you still see, but the quality is like nulled out or something. I don't really know. It's been a while. And with that, Poro at 8,008 JP has mastered White Mage, which seems like overkill, but we move over to Time Mage now. And Time Mage begins another entire JP dump. I have no fucking clue what to do with this. There's a couple things Time Mage offers. Obviously, haste and anything related to that, slow and stop are very good. Immobilize is great. I'm not sure I've ever used Meteor, but you see Meteor, the MP, the 70 MP, and then the 8 speed on that? You see that 8 speed? That 8 speed is, that's a whole other turn. Like, realistically, there's a chance that... No, there isn't a chance. If Poro was any faster, Poro would get a second turn before Meteor would actually drop. Like, that's how bad that's looking. Let me put the... Look at all the shit. There we go. And then, yeah, Windia. Windia's got JP, but if we're saving up for Zodiark, which I guess I'm doing, I can't believe Zodiark is 3,000 fucking, or 3,000 JP. That's too much, man. I should get everything but Zodiark. Treat it normally. Yeah, almost. We could get Bahamut literally right now. If we were to get Bahamut right now. How you doing, Reticularis? And how you doing, Dragon Mustard? I hope everyone's Wednesday's treating them well. Meshi, you too. No Zodiark? Alright, we'll save for Zodiark. Get rid of Chocobab. Okay. That was not enough money, so... I kind of want to fight on... I like Grog Hill, so... Or Grog Heights. I think in the PS1 version this is called Grog Hill. Save for Zodiark, then get Bahamut? Eh. 99 EXP, by the way. What was it? 28.99? Yeah. Close. You're doing okay? I'm doing well. It's a lazy Wednesday. As mentioned, my work got canceled for tonight, so we're in for a bit of a thicker stream, you know what I mean? Like a, the thickness, so we're gonna squeeze it real good, feel that nice, thick, pliable meat. 4-0 just white sub time, yep. So white mage is done, we're switching to time mage and swapping the sub skills. End up with the same character basically, just learning new things. Oh, I got a level, imagine. This is a weird fight. Is that thick? With 1 or 2 or 3 C's. More! A normal amount of C's. Just, you know, it is. No, this, we're not back into the days where I was doing 5-6 hour streams. Those no longer exist. I'm not sure they'll ever come back. Me speak good. Now, the 4-hour streams, when I'm done umpiring, I think 4-hour will return to the norm. 3.5, 4 hours or so, depending. Because once again, we gotta get through this Final Fantasy. The year of Final Fantasy continues, and I'm not sure if we're on or ahead or behind schedule at this point. I keep adding new things, and I think to myself, I shouldn't do this. And it's like, please. Streaming Tales of the Rise the other day, and it was like a 3-hour stream at like 2 a.m. That's Jeez, 2 a.m. I'm usually up around that time frame, but like 2 a.m. is when I'm winding down. Like I'm dying at that point. At least recently. Back in my original stream days, you know, when I first started like 3 years ago, I was a real degenerate with my sleep habits. It was not a good look. How you liking Tales of Arise? Because I streamed that game in its entirety. And, depending on how far you are, I'll talk about certain things. Because, that game leaves me with a love-hate relationship. That was, I think the second Tales game I've streamed, too. Because I streamed Tales of Vesperia a year and a half ago or something like that. And while that was a good stream, for whatever reason, how do I put it? That was Bandai Namco, right? Bandai Namco decided to VOD mute almost every single stream, and I'm not sure why. Still, you're enjoying it so far? Still pretty early, only got the El Demenencia. Yeah, you're pretty early. You got a while to go, but it's good that you're enjoying it. I think the combat is like the best part of it. I really enjoy the combat. I like clicking buttons, and boy, do you click buttons in that game. Bewitching gaze. It worked! Dicks! I got the Ultimate Edition because it was on sale on Humble Bundle, and it gave character boosts unbeknownst to me, so I upped the difficulty to hard on my first Tales game ever. I think, you have to redeem most of that stuff. I'm not sure if you did, but you have to, like, go into your packs and then... Oh, you might have clicked, like, redeem all on, like, level boosts and stuff like that? Yeah, I could see that being a problem. Which one is Vesta? That one's Vesta. I have an idea. Check this shit out. So you see which summons we have now, right? We got Lich and Cyclops. Let's see what happens when we click this motherfucker, shall we? Oh shit, a new character redeem. Cool. I'll let you know, as of right now, it's unlikely we see that the character will get made this stream. But to make that character actually work, I think will be later. That's gonna be a later thing, but let me write that down, so that I always can look back on it, and I need to do that with Vance too, hold on. And then, Doctor... Male... Hey, what is Archer's... three-letter... Is that ACH or ARC? It's ACH, right? I don't even know if Knights ever had one. I'm curious about that. Actually, change it to Archer Thief? Alright. That one I know. I'm trying to think in 14. 14 has Archer, and it has it a three-letter... initialism. Or is that an acronym? Acronym is said out loud, so I don't know at this point. Either way, it's got 3. It's ACH? I thought so. Because I think ARC is Arcanist. Now, Knight, I'm not sure that's ever had one, but Thief is THF, so... Yeah, I had to update the announcement in Discord. That way I can remember these things, you know, because I will lose them. Then again, Archer Sub-Thief shouldn't be too hard to manage. At least get JP for. So, because those are some early game characters. Fight! What? I thought... You motherfucker, alright. Vance gonna poke. Alright, here we go. Climactic Fear. Oh, get fucked. It killed 3 of them. Hell yes. Alright, and now we're just on cleanup duty. Feels good, man. Yeah, I think with the way the other characters are planning out, I'm pretty sure we're gonna take Ramza into Mystic, mainly? A Mystic or Mediator? Which I forget what... Oracle? I think it's called in this one? No, Oracle was a Mystic in the previous, I think. I don't know. Either way, gun and debuffs. I think. I do like Ramza as gun, though. That appeals to me. Yep. Please make Ramza as arithmetic? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I would have to go get like a billion other spells and... Promptly got my ass handed to me when a dragon invaded on a battle with 3 wild boars. Ah, Menancia! Welcome to the beautiful Menancia. So yeah, as of right now, he is a mystic. I think I'd like to take him an orator. Or orator. Order. You know. I think I would like to put him there, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, wait, who the fuck has Arithmetician unlocked? Who the fuck has Arithmetician unlocked? Who the fuck has Arithmetician unlocked? I'm so confused. Is that Rafa? She does. That's crazy. Why? Level 4 Time Mage, level 4 Mystic. Huh. Does she even know spells? 5 White Mage, 5 Black Mage, 4 Time Mage, 4 Mystic is what it takes. I mean... 5 White Mage, 5 Black Mage, 4 Time Mage, 4 Mystic. And she do know spells. Time for Arithmetician? No, not... No! Well... I don't know. I kind of want to keep... Like, if we were to use her, I think I would enjoy seeing Skyseer, her base job, go. I was under the impression there would be no math. Let me show you what an arithmetician can do, alright? An arithmetician, an academic who analyzes the battlefield with arithmetic formulas to pinpoint magical attacks. Now, when it says formulas, what does it mean? CT. You can base your arithmetic formula on the target CT, or its level, or its EXP, or its height, or whether the... What is this? Formula for targeting units whose specified attribute is a prime number. Multiple of 5, multiple of 4, multiple of 3. It can target anybody. It can target everybody. So yeah, there's math. So there's a couple of cool things here. I don't know. Obtain EXP and JP upon moving? That's neat. EXP boost, which, I mean, that sounds standard. And then a Cup of Life. When HP is restored, distribute excess HP among allies. That's neat. And then Soulbind. You take half damage, and the guy who hit you takes half damage. So, you get some quality things off of the Arithmetician. Cup runneth over. That deuce, yeah, Cup of Life is HP Cup runneth over. So there are some very cool things involved there. As of right now... Not... The only person that would really help is Poro. Poro has tons of spells. Flammer is going to have tons of spells, but not as of right now. Everyone else, they wouldn't really do anything with. Because the way Arithmetician works is that it takes any spell you've learned. And when I say spell, I mean, you know, White Magic, Black Magic, Time Magic, Mystic... Is it just those 4? It might just be those 4. But either way, you can cast any spell. So, yeah, Fighty Black Mage is kind of in motion now. Flammer do cast Punch. With an equal array of attack and magic. Brawler and good speed on Black Mage. I'm not really sure. This character is very interesting to me. Especially in that it somehow works. I don't really know how, but it kinda does. It kinda does. Oh, shit. The reason I was even doing fights was for one more of these. Oop. Cool. And then we can equip that on Vance, and that would make him even stronger. The dude is trucking along with his attack and magic power, so that's cool. I would consider that a true monk, using mystical powers to punch things harder. It is a very interesting character. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work, but I'm pleasantly surprised, one way or the other. I gotta get the dude's bravery up a little higher. Vance will be alright, because he's not maining... Vance will be maining Dragoon, So he doesn't need bravery, considered. Outside of that, everyone's, you know, doing well. All their stats are looking good. Sure he does need those Dragonheart triggers. I don't think I'm giving Vance Dragonheart. There are, like, don't get me wrong, that's a really good fucking move. So, if you notice, this isn't something I've explained. When I go into this menu, there's 4 tabs. Those are your job abilities, like, you know, jump. So, Mystic, the little, you know, it's all of its spells and shit like that. So that's all of its jump-related shit. These are reaction abilities, shit that trigger when you're hit. These are accessories, or I don't know how you want to quantify these. It's just bonus that you have on your character. And then these are movement related. So Dragonheart is a reaction ability, you can tell because of the second tab. Yeah. Whenever you get physically attacked, it can recover from KO. Or, you know, it gives you re-raise, I'm sorry. Which is, don't get me wrong, very strong. But there are better ones out there. Imagine if he gets hit and dies in one turn, huh? Imagine that. Where's your Dragonheart now, nerd? Let's go do Riot Veins. I can't get the mic situated where I want it.
Ah, a warmest welcome to you both. I do hope you found my halls to your pleasure. They may lack the grandeur of Lesalia's, but I find they make up for it in other ways. Castles built as seats of governance are so dreadfully plain, would you not agree? There is such greater beauty in a fortress built for war. Eviless herself would seem to be in agreement. Ever has she been ruled by men with power. Some might take this latest upheaval as a sign that the crown, in its austere seat, has lost the strength to keep her under reign. Your summons spoke of matters more pressing than the style of Lesalia's keep. Must everyone be in such haste? Very well, I shall ask you outright. Will you not join your strength with mine? I'm afraid your meaning escapes me, your grace. As I said a moment ago, it is power that rules Ivalice. Who do you think now holds power? Duke Log in the Order of the Northern Sky? Duke Goltana, mayhap, with the Southern Sky sword as his beck and call. No, I can assure you it is not they. The ones who hold true power are the ones who hold the Zodiac Stones, the Knights Templar. You think us the greatest power of Ivalice.
I don't know why their voices sound so similar, but I've only got so many bad guy voices, you know what I mean?
Stones are said to possess phenomenal magic. If legend is to be believed, they were responsible for the cataclysm that laid waste to Milan in bygone days.
Wait, they're the bad guys? Spoiler! I don't trust people with no nose. That's like this entire game. That's everybody.
Oh, forgive me, I forget myself. It's just, I would never have expected a man like yourself to believe in such utter fantasy. You mean to tell me that you do not? Curious. I had heard that the Cardinal's death was somehow connected to the stones. Truly, as I had it, the Cardinal had taken ill. Is that so? Might I ask then the reason you seek the young Beowulf? I can only imagine what he would have done to have earned the label of heretic. The Inquisitions do not share with us the reasons for their decisions. So you know nothing at all. How terribly convenient. Still, I wonder if there could not be some detail you are simply forgetting. Marak! Father, forgive me. Your meaning becomes clearer. I've taken Scorpio and Taurus for safekeeping. You worthless fool of a son!
Ooh, the slap. Pardon my intrusion, your grace, but your long-awaited guests are at our gate.
Marak, would you kindly see to them? What is it you wish, Barrington? Cooperation. I said as much a few moments ago. It would be a mutually beneficial arrangement, I assure you. And if we were to refuse, then I suppose I'd be forced to unmask the church's plot for what it is. Stones alone proved not. In that, you are correct, sir. But it would be hard to say the same of the scriptures of Germanique. I dare contend they might generate something more of a stir. Duke Log, Duke Gultana, even the council is like to raise an eye at those. Where are they? Oh, who could say? You of all people must know how easily such details can elude the mind's grasp. Wygriff, see to the mage you left a moment ago. I shall attend to matters here.
I kind of like the gravel on him.
Do not think to threaten me. This is a battle you cannot hope to win. No, it is one we cannot hope to lose. Who is there to oppose us, save you feeble-bodied humans?
Father?
You must judge the strength of your enemy, Grand Duke Barrington. There will be no sport in killing you. You would raise arms against your host under his own roof. The hospitality of your hall grows cold. I fear I shall have to take my leave once I've shown you the power of the stones.
So anticlimactic. That's great. Oh no, I'm out of save slots. Oh shit, I'm out of save slots. I didn't know there were only 15. We'll go back like this. Oh. Animation is so real, even though the characters are so small and pixelated. That's what I was saying. I mentioned last time I streamed that I think one of the reasons that I really, truly, always come back to this game. First off, I love the art style. But secondly, it's the way the characters are animated, even outside of the, most games that play like this, in the tactical RPG realm, most of them that do shit like this, they're all visual novels. And don't get me wrong, this is also quote-unquote a visual novel. But they're just static scenes. To where it'll have, a huge icon or a huge drawing of the character, and then, it'll highlight the character when they're talking, and the other one will pop up when they're talking, and it'll go back and forth. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. But then you get into a game like this, or Disgaea to a lesser extent, but they animated the characters. Yeah, they have a text box with their character portrait on it, but you actually watch Ramza throw a stone. He picks a leaf off of a tree. You watch him do that shit. And it's so much cooler when it's like that. And I realize it's probably a pain in the ass, but more games should do that. You like the art style, so what you're saying is you like people with no noses. The guy who drew this, Matsuda? I don't know, the artist, he's also the primary artist for Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XII, and Stella Glow, and maybe not Stella Glow. Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Visions. He did some stuff for Mistwalker back in the day. I like his work a lot. I am a massive fan of his work. I think Windia is out for this one. As much as I would love to include Windia, I don't think he can do much on this map. I kind of know what's coming. And I'm not specifically sure what I can do, but I have this idea of specific things that must needs be done. Of course, I too enjoy the art style. It's weird. It is a very polarizing art style, especially at this point. Because he was still early in his career. He hadn't done too much, and he was just being Like, this was his crown work at the time, you know? He's done so much more since this. But I also think this is the most faithful adaptation of his work. You see him make these drawings, and then they make the drawings, like... I think these are the most faithful representations of what he's ever drawn. Like, you know how Amano, the Final Fantasy like, the guy who makes the concept art, how he draws these fantastical shit that looks so wild, but it never translates into the game, right? I think this is probably the most accurate translation of his work that he's ever had. So... Please, Marok, heed my words. We can leave this place together.
Death is the price for disloyalty. You know this as well as I. The Grand Duke sees all debts paid in kind. Turncloaks are set upon by their once friends, hunted relentlessly until the end. To flee this day is to flee the rest of your life, ever wondering when the knife will find its mark. Such is not a life I choose to lead. If we but finish this one last task for him, the Grand Duke will release us both from his service. He swore as much to me. Swore it on what? His honor? Do not tell me you believed him. The man's words are honeyed poison. I'd sooner deal with the devil. They make not such effort to conceal their lies. The Grand Duke would not lie to me. We need only kill that man and take the scriptures from his corpse, and then our chains are cut. You can see, brother and sister do not get along very well. Final Fantasy 1 concept art is insane. They're all kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Anything he draws is completely out of this world and so surreal. I'm a pretty big fan of his artwork too, but it's definitely... His is definitely, how do I put it? Niche. You need a very specific taste. Give me some good news. You are in fighting shape, but not for this fight. What up, Vince? Yeah, good news? You're here. That's the best news. How you doing, Vince? Hopefully, your day is going well. What is this, turn 11 fire? I can't do that. He's gonna get his shit kicked in. Monk should have come with, like, some kind of barrier button. Oh no, the RNG! Oh no, the RNG! Alright, cool, hit him once. Hit him again. No, 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 no! Ah! I drove for 9 hours today? I do not wish that on my enemies. That's not true, I would. I absolutely would wish that on my enemies. Why 9 hours? That's a ton. But you can get up to New York in 9 hours. I know this because 7.5 hours is how it takes me to get to the northern end of Pennsylvania. You know, I'm saying this like you all live where I live. You can get to New York in 9 hours. Like, what have you done with Alma? You fear for the life of your sweet sister, Ramza. Hand over the scriptures of Germanique, and you both may yet live. His words are false, Ramza. Do not be taken by them. He will tell you whatever you wish to hear, and kill you both when he has what he desires. Surrender the scriptures, and you forfeit your only leverage. So long as you hold that book, your sister's life is guaranteed. I like it. All my scheduled customers for today were cancels, and that took 9 hours? That's crazy. When I worked at Comcast, I would probably drive... If literally every job canceled... No, that's not, maybe not 9 hours. That's still crazy. I don't think I have the water, do I? I don't know what geomancy I have. If I go in the water and do the water ball, and I don't have this I lost!
You still get paid for cancels and stuff like that? Oh, Flammer's gonna go up there and punch the shit out of that knight. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the dodge! Oh, the dodge! Shit, check this out, though. Oh, wait, no, I'm not even going after the knight. Who needs to go after the knight? That was alright. Still, though, a monk punching for 91 damage? It's really good. Or not a monk, a black mage. That's, if I can get both the physical and the magical attack up. Ooh, Aegis Shield. If I can get them both up, choice. Good news for me because I drove for 9 hours. Bad news for employer because they lost services. Alright, well, as long as you get paid for whatever you're doing, that's good. I got paid by commission when I worked Comcast. If a job canceled on me, that was time out of my day. No money. Would not... I mean, don't get me wrong. It had its benefits working like that, but... Ding! Yo, why is she so strong? What the fuck? I've never had Rafa be strong like that. That's crazy. Aw, damn it. Alright, Flammer. Check this shit. Yeah! Flammer will finish her off up there. And then, the dude. The dude, by the way, I'm not sure exactly how or when, but he turned into a menace. Look at, oh my god, there was a knight floating in the causeway! That's adorable! Oh shit! Twice fought and twice defeated. I'm no match for this one. Dude, even Marak can teleport out. You cannot run from me, Marak! You just made Marak drop religion. So I'm not sure. The Goku pole that I've got equipped right now, it has a hit effect called Atheist. You can kind of guess what it does. It effectively drops the faith to 0, which makes you completely immune to magic. Which is interesting. It is an interesting debuff. You literally slap the god out of him. Alright, now the dude. See, look at this. Look at this! He's become a menace. What is the damage? It completely blunts magical skill too. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not just... that is what I referred to. It makes you immune to magic. You also can't do any of that. Dude, the animation! The animation of the Black Mage punching is great. Holy shit.
Claws and fangs! Gods have mercy!
Pray let them be safe. Alma and Rafa too. The ninja's so powerful. Yeah, it's, soon. I don't know what other shenanigans I need to do, but I think after Ryovane's, Ninja will be almost done for Hide My Rod, and then she'll switch over to Dancer. And, Dancer's significantly less general. Ninja's kind of busted in this game. Hamza. What is happening? Like, look at the animations we got going on here. Come on! Those wounds are terrible. What did this to you?
A beast. Beast with... Oh, gods! My limbs grow cold!
Be strong, sir.
Be gone from here, my lady. There is only death here.
People dying left and right. I'm pretty sure this isn't a get the fuck out moment. I'm pretty sure I'm closing that door and I'm hiding. Like, I'm laying down right at the ledge there. Like, right at the bottom of that base of that ledge. Someone opens the door, they don't even see me. I'm laying there and I'm just praying. Eventually the storm will pass, right? Alright, who was there for that fight? The dude gets his geomancy back up. He doesn't have too much left to learn, and then it's straight into samurai. Yeah, he has 400 more JP to get, and then he'll be over to samurai permanently. So the dude's trucking along. Climber the Black Mage got a couple punches off, but it's fine. Ninja. How many throws we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 600 more JP. For hiding my run. Is the knight's name Tauntaun? What? Oh, Jesus Christ! Not climbing inside the knight. What's wrong with you? Let's learn some immobilize. And, Windia... Oh yeah, Windia wasn't there for that last one. Alright, so that's everybody then. Off we go. Wait a sec, is this the fight? Uh-oh. I wasn't ready for this. I'm in trouble. You saved over your file? No, I saved over... the first file. It's fine. I've got 2 files back and forth right now. Windia is included in this one. I would love to include Vance, but he's just not. That's not gonna be it. I need Poro for heals. The dude is good, consistent damage. Windia will chunk people. I need the ninja, and Ramza is about to get his ass kicked. What fight? You'll see. You'll see. We joke about fights turning men into boys and... Or, sorry, boys into men and girls into women and... dogs into bigger dogs. This is the fight. By the gods.
So, you've come. Draw your sword, Ramza. Not in the mood? I hope you will not object to me drawing mine. I pity you, Igriff, more than you can know. What must Maluda think to see you now? You would sell your soul to the Lucavi to slake your thirst for revenge. Revenge? You think that is what drives me? I have no such petty concerns. I do not fight to avenge Maluda's death. I sow the seeds of chaos in the world of men and reap the anguished cries of the weak. But worry not, Ramza. Yours is a special case. I shall kill you myself.
Yeah, this is the fight that teaches you to have more than one save file. I'm pretty sure everyone got blocked here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to die very quickly in this fight, because I have the complete wrong setup.
Where?
I mean, what can I do here? Yeah, I have the wrong setup completely, so not much I can do here. Bye. Bing! Yeah, it's a 1v1 to the death between Ramza and Wygriff. And if you don't build your Ramza correctly, that happens. Because Wygriff, much like Delita, is not someone you fuck with. Not by yourself. I mean, shit, he almost soloed my entire party last time we saw him in Orban, right? He killed everybody. If you don't make Ramza a monk and one-shot his ass, you're in trouble? Nah. It ain't so dramatic. There are ways you can do this, and I've got them. Or at least I know them, so. Though I was under the assumption I could remove stuff, and apparently I can't. Oh, there we go. Discard. I've got a gun. Yeah, if you're ever curious, just grab a gun, okay? Army shoes. That should work, I hope. I remember my Pisces sign was the one unexpected thing that saved me in this fight. Oh shit, you know the Zodiac? I don't know shit about the Zodiac. I just click things and they work. Final Fantasy Tactics needs a remake. So I've talked about this in a little bit, but supposedly, based on the NVIDIA leaks, it is getting a remaster to be released on PC and current-gen consoles. Basically, everything about that leak has been correct thus far, so... yeah, nope, Ninja, yep, same deal. That's Wygriff's worst compatibility, what is? What, my current Ramza? Because fuck if I know the compatibility charts. I know jack shit about the compatibility charts. I just hope I go first. Because Wygriff's a speedy boy, but... not that it matters. I've got Auto Potion on, so... unless it doesn't trigger, which it basically always triggers as far as I'm aware. He's got high bravery. See, and Wygriff may have the power of gods and anime swords on his side and stuff like that, but you know what he doesn't have? The power of gun. Actually, hold on. I need to see his movement. I have to... Alright, 4 plus 4 from the thing. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3... Okay, so all the way in the back. Yeah, he doesn't have the power of gun, okay? Bang. Oh shit, he is... oh shit! He knows monk shit! How dare you! I was like, alright, I'll put him at the edge of his range. No, I fucking won't. Aura sight is the work of demons, not gods. The Zodiac Braves, they're unholy knights. Heroes of a false legend. All such tales of gods and their miracles are false. Those who would lead prefer that history suit their needs, and rewrite it to see that it does. And why shouldn't they? Their fault lies not with them. The reeking masses yearn for gods and miracles. It is their opiate, and they consume it greedily. The people do not endeavor towards greatness, but rather mire themselves in their petty strifes, shackles on the feet of man. Their leaders give them no more than that which they clamor. It is history's oldest and most oft-repeated tale. Do men exploit this weakness to dominate our fellows? Mayhap they do. But they succeed only because the people are eager to know such dominion. Gods are only illusions born of man's fear. It is they who see the charade for what it is and join in the pageantry who are to blame. That was a weird pacing on that, my bad. And you? You did not conquer your fear. You turned to the aura site to find your miracle. It is because I am weak, because I fear, that I turn to the gods. Can you claim to be free of weakness and fear? No, but I endeavor to be so. Your endeavors are soon ended. Oh, I already shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no way I avoid it. I'm pretty sure I can outpace him at a certain point. I can make that jump. Pretty sure if I go here, he'll... That's whatever he does, I can't evade him, so... Hey, auto potion! Once again. Bang. No rubber shoes? He has other ways to punish me. As we saw with the Earth Shock. But no, I've got auto potion, it's fine. The power of heals and gun. Whoa! Bleh. You can't hit me from there. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. You can't hit me from there.
You are stronger than I had thought.
You cannot run, Wygriff! Show yourself!
This has gone on long enough.
What's up with all the villains running away in this game? Well, for once, he didn't run.
I am come! You fight alone no more, then nor shall I. Here join me, followers loyal and true. The battle is now joined, Ramza Beowulf. Behold, for true fell power of the dark. With me now do treat.
So, yeah, welcome to, part 2. I'm the fuck outta here. Oh, wait, I'm the fuck in here? I don't know what to do specifically. I think I bump up his speed a little bit, and then other speed. These Lucavi certainly love their apostrophes, don't they? They truly do. I love the way they speak. If Hide My Rod goes in there, Hide My Rod dies. Like, no questions asked. But this isn't the first Lucavi we fought, is it? Once upon a time, there was an old Cardinal Delacroix and his Cuchulain. Still not sure how they got away with just keeping that. Kinda wanna go here. I'll take my casual 208. Let's see, how do we make this work? We could try reflecting. I have Carbuncle. What does the turn order look like? Oh no, he's doing Cyclops. What the fuck is that speed on Cyclops? Oh no. I'm curious if anyone's gonna live this, because I don't fucking think so. Alright, well, at the very least, I go this way, and then I click White Magics, and then I click Shell. Nope, Cure. Actually, Curaga something. And then I hope and pray.
Titan of the Auguria, collapse this world! Climactic fear!
Look at it. I'm being hit with it, and it's still really cool.
Rams is dead!
Quick use Renwell's ability to steal his cast. If only, man. If only. Alright, the dude's dead for this one, too. No ifs, ands, or buts. The dude is dead. Super dead. I wish he's never been so dead in his entire fucking life. Look, he's so dead, the other demon didn't even do anything. The other demon literally walked up and was like, guess what, bitch, you dead. Oh, God. I feel like they should have just called this move Unholy. Because it's literally holy, but... black magic. I remember you fondly, bud. Other problem, he got in my way. Lucky for us, one of them's is dead. That's as good a start as any. That's minus 240. She's dead. I'm on a timer. Holy shit, that was a one-turn Cyclops! Oh no. What is the 9H, 3H top right? So that's how high up you are. 0 being, or 1 being the baseline, which is here. As you increase in height, that number will increase, but it's there to indicate, because like certain moves only work based on height restrictions, like a lot of monks' abilities require a certain height involved. Well, boys, so I see you are at that part. Not only do they know a move called Unholy Darkness, they also know Giga Flare. Which is surprisingly not that damaging. But I do believe this is about to be it. Karma? I don't know this move. What the fuck was that move? Dodge! Damn. I see you're at that part, and it's going exactly how that part goes. Not enough speed on everybody. They all needed more speed, apparently. Or less speed? At this point, I'm not sure. Either way, the, Ramza getting whomped by Cyclops at the start of that did not help at all. So yeah, we're gonna be here a little bit. This is how it go. This is a very difficult part of the game, and I didn't overly level for it or anything. I am a little above, because I think 27, I think is what his level is. So you'd want to be around that, and I'm like 29. Alright, let's see here. People need more speed. This bab needs more speed. Ramza needs to go back on Chemist. There's not enough HP in the world to survive that move either. At least not on Chemist. Army shoes. Yeah. I'm unsure what the best play here is. It's a lot of MP lost, but at the same time, the extra speed could be helpful. Maybe not, though. Maybe I do want Poro to be on reactive now. No, because haste. The sooner I can get haste on people, the better off we'll be. So, Windia might have to sit this one out, though. I'm not sure who to replace Windia with. Maybe Vance. Maybe the Dragoon is what we need right now. I'm unsure. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Same deal here, though. Those two, I know these two at least. And then I have a choice between Vance, Flammer, or Windia. Windia's not a bad idea if I could congregate them, but I can't congregate them. Flammer can't really get in. Yeah, I think Vance might have to be the best here. I lose out on a variety of other shit, though. Like, Windia could reflect. I'm not sure what's... I want to know what's able to be reflected. We'll put in Windia, I'll do Carbuncle, and we'll see what happens. Because I'm very curious about what's able to be reflected. Dun, 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 dun. Also, how you doing, Sharkfield? Hopefully your Wednesday's treating you well, bud.
You've come. The time has come, and so have I.
Shit, I want to play Devil May Cry again. It wasn't that long ago that I streamed the Virgil DLC. That was a lot of fun. Playing Virgil's fucking great. Bang. He will jump there. I need to go... Ideally, I'd want to go right here. Yeah, I can climb back up. We talked to Pops, and he says a guy will sell me some Freon, the type I need for $200. The type I need goes from 75 to 150-ish. Dude, if you can find it, I told you, man. Freon is at, like, a crazy... It is expensive right now. Parasite is the work of demons. Like, I can only imagine that Freon has gotten even more expensive than what it was previously. And, like, 2 years ago, it had jumped in price. Can he hit me in the corner? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he can. Alright, so he doesn't care. That was an interesting decision to move there, because now I can avoid getting hit by going, oh my god, and it's a good thing because I forgot to chunk out my potions. It's a good thing he did that, because your boy... Oh no, he can still Earth. It's okay if he Earth Slash, as long as he doesn't Hallowed Bolt. Didn't even Earth Slash. What the fuck? Or Shockwave, I guess it's called in this version. See, Wygriff's a little bitch. He ain't got shit versus the power of gun. Wait until I get even better gun. I had this beautiful idea last time I streamed this game about a dual-wielding chemist with 2 guns. Still upset that that doesn't work. They should let you dual-wield guns. Okay, now, how do I win this fight? How do I win this fight? realistically, I need haste. Hit them harder? Bruh. I can't even check the fucking move list. I think it's gonna reset when if I wait. If this doesn't reset and I wait, I'm going to be very upset. Cool. Because that's what happened last time. Let me check the turn order. Biden and then Bellius. Then my whole team, and then them nerds. Shit. I think I need to offer up Hide My Rod as some kind of bait. I need to move him to the side. He has to stay alive. If I offer her as bait and Bellius hits her instead of everyone else, they get the chance to buff a little bit. But it guarantees her death. Is that worth? Because he will come down here, he will Cyclops, and everyone will die. Yeah, I have to offer her as bait. It's still 120 damage, so it's not like it's bad. Still a good thing that he went up there. And he does not give a single shit about her! Bait untaken. That is hilarious. He did not care. That's a crit. That was hilarious. He quite literally just ran with it. Alright, I have the option. Do we buff? Or, hear me out, 462 Holy Bomb. Fucking Poro, run away! Run, nerd! Run for your fucking life! Alright, the dude, you did good. He baited a move, he ran with it, he died for it, but he got like 300 damage off before he died, so... Now these nerds will all gang up on Haydn, don't even need to worry about that. They're so rude! I love that that one doesn't do anything. Explosion! That's some good damage. Ooh. If I go right there, he can target. I'd like to get the dude up, but I don't want to put him in a bad position. That's the only... No, I could go here, but I think here would be better. Fuck it. Whatever. You can't kill everybody, right? There shall be a mercy. Hello. Alright, there's one. I'll miss you, Hyde. You did 240 damage and then died. Bless your kind soul. See, the belly is fucked up because he thought he was the only one that can summon Cyclops. What he didn't know... Oh, killed him with Cyclops! Oh, Poro, everyone did so much damage and he died.
Brought down by the hands of mortal man.
This is a reminder that Square Enix greenlit these sound effects. Alma! First try! I was not expecting to one-cycle him like that. Literally one round, and he died. That's as big a win as I know. You're going to be all right.
My sword. Where is my sword? I must stop him. Stop it. Won't you fetch a taper to kindle some light? It's so dark here.
It's all right. You needn't fight any longer. Rest yourself.
Your brother. Tell him for me. The aura site. Foul work. Evil. My father. Nay, that was no longer my father. Transformed by the aura site. One of the Lucavi.
You should not speak.
Ramza was right. It must be stopped. It could destroy all of Evilis. Such power. You must tell them. Tell them all. They must cease their fighting. Together they must face a greater threat. Where is my sword? My arm does not heed me.
Be still now. I saw its body in the hall. My brother slew it. It's done.
It's dead.
Slain? Then I might rest. In my doublet, there is a piece of auracite. You must give it to your brother for me. I will.
Thank you. My eyes are weary, heavy with sleep. Let me rest them for a little while. Whose voice is that? Ah, so here you are. I shall speed you to join the others. You needn't fear, your death shall be quick. Elias? They've defeated him. Your brother is ill luck for us. Come, we're leaving. What's this? Virgo stirs. You? Could it really be? Mayhap our luck turns. I should not have thought to find our quarry here. I had feared we might search another century or more and still not find you.
What are you talking about? Release me!
Do not worry, your life is safe. Now come!
So we've seen two princesses get decked in the stomach. Alma's not technically a princess. She is treated as such, though. Yeah, yeah. Formalwolf don't care. He don't care. And why would he? Did you see that damage? Did you see that, boy? Why would he care about anything? Magic kill that asshole? We're learning who the big bads are in this game. I like, there's this whole idea. We go to Barrington, right? We meet Rafa and Marek. We learn Barrington's a bad dude. Are we the ones to deal with Barrington? Fuck no, he's dead before we even meet him. Well, I don't know that he's dead, I guess, but... it ain't looking good for a dude Duke Barrington. Wait, what did I have on Mystic before all this? What the fuck? Who's got my other wizard's robe? Does Poro need a wizard's robe? Yeah, he do. I don't know what... fuck it. When do you take the... No, I don't know. This sucks. Let's see. Green Soldier is his son, the dead one? Yup. Yeah, Fulmov allegedly killed him, so easy, just get another wizard's robe. Let me conjure one up real quick. I got you, dog. Don't worry, don't worry. I have the idea right here in my brain hole. The black robe does nothing on him, but it does do a little bit on Windia, so I'm gonna do that. And then Wizard's Robe, Ramza, because I don't think I'm using Windia for this fight. We have other things that needs to be done. His speed is garbage. That'll work. Also 69 MP. Whoa, what is that HP? That will not work. Hold up. Bro, that's the worst fucking HP I ever seen in my life. No, I have to do other things. Hermes shoes, yeah, that has to be the way this goes. He needs the 184. He could die literally any moment. Oh, I did the same thing. Wait, Poro has 150 HP? Is that right? Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when I don't have the golden hairpin. Oh, that's what... Oh. That's what happened earlier. Okay, those two, like that. Alright, we're good. Yeah, because I don't mind Poro being a little slower. It's not ideal, but I don't mind it. Yeah, both my sprint shoes are taken for, so we're good. Let's call it. One more fight, boys. This time we only get 3 extra people. Hide My Rod is too strong to not bring. Yeah, that's, I like the dude for the consistent damage. I can geomancy and stuff like that. Hide My Rod is stupid strong right now. And I'm pretty sure Windia is a little more valuable than Poro in this specific scenario. Oh,
Less
shit.
than 3.
Oh, the first was that. What up, Colin? Yeah, I turned on notifications. Nothing in life matters. How you doing, baby? Thank you for the sub.
After all I've done for you, you now repay me with betrayal? You owe me your life, you ungrateful wretch! You would not stand here today if it were not for me! Did you prefer digging through sordid heaps of rubble, or have you already forgotten that?
Oh, I recall that quite clearly. It was after you burnt our village, was it not? Queelie. Shortly after you murdered my mother and father and everybody else. It is not with betrayal I repay your deeds, it is with vengeance!
Vengeance? You truly believe that you are capable of exacting vengeance on me? I am your father, Rafa, the man who raised you from a girl. You cannot kill your own father, though you are welcome to try. You cannot do it. Do you know why? The flesh remembers, Rafa. It remembers fear, cold and trembling. But it will not always be so. In time, your fear will blossom into another flower, and I shall have that one as well. It's true, isn't it? You meant the words you spoke just now. You turn on me as well, Marok? Truly are an ungrateful lot. I'll kill him, I will. Rafa, no! Marok! Speak to me, Marok! Oh, father, no! Rafa, Marok! Can't get... you must be Ramza. Move no further. If you wish to help your brother, Rafa, bring me the auracite he carries. Should be on his person. Check his robes. Yes, that's it. Bring it to me! Quickly now, I grow impatient. I wonder if you would not relinquish it to me instead.
Marquis Elmdor? I thought you...
No, dear. This is not a game of hide the stone. Bring it here.
Guard yourself, Rafa. Those are no humans.
You must be the heretic Ramza. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Forgive me for not expressing my gratitude sooner. I would have you know that I am not a violent man like Fulmarv. Will you not yield the stone of your own accord? I do so hate to see blood spilt needlessly. Spare me the struggle, and I shall be glad to ask Fulmarv to return your youngest sister.
What have you done with her?
Mayhap I did not make myself clear. I would have the stone, if you would speak more of that.
Cannot let worry sway me. I must not go to him.
An adoring brother you must be, to trade your sister for a stone. After all you've faced in coming here, you leave her to her fate. I have no words for you. Indeed, it seems the time for words is past. Celia, Letty, the girl carries the Arcite. Take it from her corpse.
Yeah, I turned on notifications. I'm trying that out. We'll see. Once upon a time, I told myself I would never have notifications on this stream. And I still don't necessarily know. Oh, fuck, what is he doing? Doomed aspirations? Notifications are, as of right now, are for subs only. And we'll see if it is something that sticks. Because it very well might not be. I'm waiting for the next thing, you know? Once upon a time I said I would never have notifications for shit like that. Once upon a time I said I'd never have a face cam. That one's still true. Rafa, please, dear God, I need you to hit. That is not hitting. See, that was the idea. It was because I've had such things. Also, let me know if that even worked. I have so many fucking volume things on my mixer. I couldn't see whether that worked or not. It worked, cool. Hey, I got a mantle. But that was the idea, is that I've had that going for a while now, and was like, what's notifications to that? Also, apparently, Celia just has a kill move.
You dead now.
So, that ain't great. I want her dead. Come on, Rams. Hey, I got another thing! I didn't see what it was! Ah.
So, this is the strength that felled the Gigas, and Cuchulain as well. Celia, Letty, come, this night is lost. If you wish to claim the Arcite, I hold. Ramza, you had best make your way to Limberry. I shall await your coming there with bated breath.
That was a little impersonal way I said it. Whatever. Either way, mission accomplished. I took out one of them, and that was the whole show. Feels good, man. Oh, Marak. Is she do be the Justkara Phoenix, though? Even if I don't know what that means, it still rings true. Look, Marak, a new dawn has risen. Can you see it?
Oh, drink water, drink water.
Good thing I waited.
Water ditch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water ditch. Oh.
See, this is why I've always been hesitant to include things like this, because we're in a dire scene. Dire. So often we sat together talking, waiting for the coming of first light. We'd talk of the journeys we wanted to make together, wouldn't we? How when the war ended, we would go back and visit our old village. You remember, Marek, don't you? Don't you? Tell me you do! Tell me you'll still go! Wait for me, Alma. What's this? The Arasite cries with her. It resonates with the grief in her heart. Igrif's heart was full of sorrow as well. Despair. Those feelings summoned forth. You grieve for him as well? Thank you. No, Rafa! You must not listen to that voice! Do my eyes deceive me? Marek! Rafa? Where are we? Why am I here? Oh, Marek, thank the gods you're alive! Ow! Do you mean to suffocate me? What the fuck just happened? So, you're learning a little something about these stones. Marek. A voice called to me in a land of pure white. Though, whose it was, I cannot say. Return, it said to me. Return to the side of the valiant, to one whose heart beats true. Another Zodiac stone? Why would it be here? I'd thought Arasite a product not of godly fashion, but an issue of hands far fouler. A gateway of sorts for Lucavi into our world. I know not by whose hands it came to be, but I do not think its evil inherent. I believe it is the wielder who gives its power shape. I shall save you, Alma. Come what may. Frustration with the stalemate growing, the Order of the Northern Sky recalled its full force from the war's now expansive front. They marched on Fort Besala, with plans to turn the tide of the war. We found friends! Yeah, the story is pretty fucking hard. People dying left and right, betrayal, non-stop, intrigue about who's doing what. Ugh. Last time I saw someone on a roof, he caused a fan base to form. What? Also, hello, Rhino! Not seen such slaughter. There are corpses at every turn. But your sister was not among them, was she? No, she's not here. They had her in the castle, I'm sure of it. They must have taken her elsewhere during the fighting. 3 men from the Templar had arrived not long before you. 3 and no more. One became a Lucavi. I killed him myself. Another Isolde was slain in the melee. The 3rd must have taken Alma. No doubt he means to bring her to Mulond. Mulond is the seat of the Church's power, and they act in High Confessor Marcel's name. Where else would he go? I wonder. I do not think their High Confessor knows the true power of the stones. Consider this. Wygriff did not know their secret until he had struck his bargain with Bellius. By the look of things, Isilud died fighting the Lucavi. What are you getting at? By inciting this war, the Church hopes to broaden its power. Clearly, this is the High Confessor's ambition. But he only wants the Zodiac Stones for their symbolic power, to sway the minds of the people. Do you imply that someone is using the High Confessor's ambitions to some other purpose? This third man in the Templars' party, who is he? I cannot say for sure, but I believe it was Lord Folmarv, commander of the Knights Templar. He is the key. What will you do? I travel to Zaltinia. The leader is there, and I must see him. He succeeded Baron Grims in leading the Blackroom Knights, did he not? The Church and the Knights Templar manipulate the leader from behind the scenes. With luck, he can shed some light on who this Lord Folmarv is, and what he wants. Chapter 4. In the Name of Love. Shut the fuck up. Zaltinia Castle. Yeah, now we get another lore dump. We finished one chapter into another, so we got some scenes to watch. Welcome home, my lord.
Yes, home. You are well?
I am, thank you. What news of the war?
None good, as you know well enough. War is a dirty enough affair when you know who your enemies are, but this? Would my good name were there our only casualty. Ooh.
I should think Duke Goltana's name in great apparel. They say his other lords' bannermen remain here only because you do.
Leave such foolish talk to fools. When a member of House Orlandu pledges his lord's fealty, he honors that oath, though it cost him his life.
I'm sorry, I spoke overmuch.
Words are wind.
Now, this errand I set of you, I would hear of it.
The reports are true, my lord.
The crystal discovered beneath Gog, the stone the late Cardinal found in the ruins of Elmonia, both are a sight for true, by all accounts. The Knights Templar, too, are passing busy, though the object of their labors I cannot say.
Do our ears and Milan hear nothing?
Here, perhaps, but dead men tell no tales. If only we had some evidence of High Confessor's plot, we might use it to compel a peace.
This shall not long remain hidden from their gaze, and then the storm will be upon us.
They don't call him the motherfucking Thunder God for nothing. I'd say he's the strongest Cid in the franchise. He definitely is. I'd say one of the more badass Cids, too, if not the most badass. He's amazing. Hey, we can finally buy the Ice brand. Oh, fuck, I need this. We have nothing to buy here as far as I'm aware. Second strongest, 11 Cid is powerful, his very vestige instills fear in everyone's hearts. I don't need... The weird part, I played that game for many, many years. And I never met that Cid. I never once did Bastok. I have no idea who the fuck that guy is. I mean, I'm sure I've met him before, but like... Let me do 9 of these. I don't remember shit. He's their chief engineer? I feel like this is the only game where he's not. Isn't he some kind of engineer in every other Final Fantasy? Oh, no. He's the king in 9. He's the headmaster in 8. And in this one, he's a military lord. That brings up a question. Why is Mustadio not Cid? He was part of the expansions for sure, maybe in All Nations quests. Fuck if I remember. Pretty sure I was the only Elven native of Bastok in 11. Yeah, maybe. I was the Elven native in Windurst. An absolute giraffe among tiny little bebs. He's still an engineer in 9? Oh, that's true. He made the airships. Yep. You right. More stuff to buy. Traders to both of you? I just like the idea of Windurst when I was reading through their initial thing. Like, Windurst appealed to me greatly. And then, Elven appealed to me. And I didn't think you'd get a ring, and they would deny you a ring if you started another nation, which I still think is stupid as shit, but whatever. It's too late now. How do I don't know what to do with these nerds. I like the idea of the gold hairpin, but can I afford to reduce his speed? 7 is really fucking slow. He is an innate? Sid is the headmaster, what? Oh, you mean he isn't an engineer? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Sid and 8 rebuilt the gardens. Yeah, but like... I thought... Oh yeah, he did because the Shoepuff... Not the Shoepuff, Norg funded him, right? He was the silent partner.
Norg!
Fucking Norg. What a guy. I don't know what to buy at this point.
Right, this Shoepuff? Shoepuff's waiting!
I am good, I think. Everyone is sad, HP and MP-wise, and I'm falling behind further and further because I'm focused on this damn... I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, there's that whole thing with Norg in the sub-basement or whatever. No one really got JP for that last fight, so it doesn't matter, but I still feel like I need to figure something out with this group. Like, I don't know how to say this any more kindly than it is. 168 HP does not cut it. It doesn't. It's too low. I could robe. Different robe. I don't fucking know. Now in Norg's voice, I have to channel my inner summoner. Nope, that's summoner. Nope, summoner. Nope. I have to get back into it. The only time I've ever done that voice. That fucked me up for like days. I was like screaming the whole fucking time. Alright, I think we're good. Ramses and Mist. I still don't like him in that amount of HP, but I don't think there's much I can do to fix it. So we'll progress. Oh fuck, scroll. Yes. I want that maybe louder. Is that a good volume for you guys? I don't know the rules here. Alright, hiding my rod has been a focal point of a lot of things we've done, but now is Vance's time to shine. Poor hiding my rod. She comes in to like one-shot somebody, and then she's relegated to the back. She's like, no, fuck out of here. We don't fuck out of here. Oh shit, we have to make Doctor. Fuck, I forgot. So long as we draw breath, you'll find no passage through these lands. Sounds fine, but louder equals funny. True. And the perfect MD for that. The perfect fucking MD. Let me, change the filter. Oh shit, we got another redeem. Alright, hold on. Alright, allow me aid in deciding on a name for that then. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, when you redeem, Supply name, gender, and job combination. As seen, jobs work, so if you have a question about a job, feel free to ask. I'll let you know whatever you want. And, yeah. Because some jobs out there don't really aptly explain what they do. What do I want to do? I want to get my ass handed to me. Oh, I was hoping it would make that guy an atheist. What do you mean? How can anyone be confused as to what calculator and order do? I like the calculator, old name, order, new name. I like that. Unlucky for them, even at 168 HP, Ramza is unkillable. Yeah, mediator, there you go. Arithmetician in order. What do arithmeticians do? They arithmetic. The arithmeticize? Arithmetician. Yeah, arithmeticize. Yeah, that's it. Arithmeticize, I like that one. X potion stock decreases. I bounced up to a... What were we at? 20? Also, Mustard, if you ended up redeeming that, not, like, mistakenly or something, let me know. I can actually refund your points. Or if you want more time to decide, I can still refund your points. Whatever you want. Golem first. Up here. And then Flammer... Flammer can actually chill here? Alright. It's too high up, but still entertaining. Flammer with the Thundara! Hell yeah! What do you need? Name, gender, and job? Yep. Job, main and sub. So, like, as of right now, Flammer was a monk sub black mage. Windia is a summoner sub bard. We're still working on the bard part. Oh, fuck, waste! I can't believe you redeemed on a waste! We got so many other redeems you have. Doctor will be an archer with a sub in thief. You know, 11 status. Yeah, Temfield's kicking it old school. White mage, sub time mage. X potion.
He's unkillable! You can't stop Ramza!
Now, most importantly, have you guys heard about the Holy Word? See? You could have redeemed it on Wolf. I interrupted your wolf, I'm sorry. Still no, you won't be, recompensed for that. Recompensated? Nope. I want to blow somebody up. Holy, fuck it. I'm out. Alright. I'll write this down and I won't say the name until you've got everything cemented. Once again, if you have an idea, you see a job that sounds cool and you want to know if it is cool, ask. I'll let you know whatever you fucking want to know. I got you, dog. Oh, what? It won't, what? Oh, that's because it's two. Dragonkin? Oh, what are you looking at? What? Oh, you maybe saw some different jobs? So the jobs that we're looking at here are the generics. The generic jobs, for the playals. Anything beyond that, I got nothing for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that should have, No, Dragonkin is, a character later in the story. Dragonkin's a special job for that. So yeah, you're looking for the generic jobs. Anything listed under generic is good. Sorry. Alright, Ramza will finish off this guy, because it's hilarious. Gotta hit him with my atheist stick. That was the most terrifying looking carbuncle I have ever seen. It looked like a centipede. Did you guys see that? That was absolutely terrifying. You don't remember Dragonkin? Well, for enhanced spoilers, we will get her eventually. But if you remember the character Beowulf, it's someone related to that quest line, maybe? I don't want to spoil too much. It's an optional character we'll get later. Yo, Vance! Got his ass! How would Dancer Sub Ninja work? Actually, Hide My Rod. That is Hide My Rod's exact combination. Whom is not list. I was wondering. I need to list that. Hold on. Email DNC Sub Nin. There we go. Oh shit, he wants you to dual wield carpet. I mean, I can do two. I don't mind doing two. If you want a Dancer Sub Ninja, absolutely. I can do two. I just, you know, full transparency, someone has redeemed that exact combination. Also, get demolished! 500? What the fuck? What? That poor bastard. Yeah, that's actually, dancers work better in pairs, I'm not gonna lie. When you're curious about that combination, it is a very legit good combination. Well, ninja doesn't matter, but dancers work better in groups, so. Let's do it? Lock it in? Mime Sub Dark Knight? Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. Bet. Yeah, we'll lock it in, okay. Let me write it down. Let me actually write it under... Would a different sub job be better other than Ninja? I don't know. Honestly, anything can kind of work in this game. I'm making a Flammer redeemed Black Mage sub Monk, or Monk sub Black Mage, and it's working, so... I mean... Any combination will get there. Just know you can't be a Dancer sub Bard or a Bard sub Dancer. Dancer and Bard are gender locked together. Also, this is Lich. Neat. Best sound. Once again, the sound leaves a lot to be desired, but, you know... Yeah, it's best for purposes other than being good. Dancer Ninja, lock it. Alright, so we've got to redeem for Ailia? Ailia? Do we want to pronounce the Ailia? Maybe the A is silent. Ailia, female Dancer Sub Ninja. That'll be fun. I gotta block my boy. Oh shit, the re-raise. Ailia. Alright, cool. So that's two new characters. I will make them immediately after this fight. Because otherwise I will fucking forget. And I don't want to forget. Ailia. Is that I-A-Y-E? Either way. Time for me to head home and battle the green filth. What the fuck does that mean? Gotta do yard work. Oh. It's still wet and disgusting where I am. I was like, battle the green filth. What the fuck is he talking about? Be safe getting home, Meshi. I boxed myself out. I legit boxed myself out. What have I done? Live! I made it louder for you guys. Only a little bit. Live! Look. I can't believe I've done this. God damn it. I want to, like, super kill him. Alright, you know what? This is happening. Nope, even further. Isn't it time for Scream? What? I've neglected Hydrogen 14 to the wayside because of Hot Femro. What? Those, you can't do that. It don't exist. Only thing Femura's got going for him is the 800 feet tall they are. That's good words. I do good words. Aw, man, I could have fucking shockwaved. Oh well. Oh, Ramza. Yeah, actually, you're right. It might be.
Holy!
My only regret is that Red Mage isn't an option. Otherwise, I would have picked Red Mage sub White Mage. Yeah, that's Red Mage didn't show up in the Tactics series until Advance. In which Red Mage in Advance is really fucking good, so... If I do end up playing that, which would be after 10 but before 11, there are gonna be some redeems there, I think, too. Red Mage sub Ninja was big PP energy, too? It was. I liked Red Mage sub Paladin. I say I vote for Tactics Advanced. Yeah, that's gonna be entirely on me. As much as you guys may want to see it, I have to want to play it. At least for that one. What was I buying? Oh, I wasn't buying anything. I was making characters. I wanted Crisis Core 2. Nope, we skipped that one. That one, actually, Crisis Core... When did Crisis Core come out? Because I would do that after 7, but if we were to do this in release date chronologically... Alright, 2007, 13... 2009. So between 12 and 13 would be Crisis Core. Crisis Core is better than 7? Let me make Doctor real quick. Doctor was Archer sub Thief. Bravery and Faith don't matter, so... I'm just going for high bravery. Okay. Once again, with the redeem for Ilia. We will make the character will not be ready. It might not even be ready for next stream. It might take a little bit, okay? So please be patient. Because, later redeems requires, grinding. I was gonna say, like, reverse grinding, and that ain't it. Alright, and for Dancer sub Ninja, realistically, good bravery doesn't matter about faith. High faith would be nice, mid faith is also fine for other purposes, so we're gonna go with this. Ilia. Make sure I'm spelling that right. Scrolling. Cool. I liked 7. I loved Crisis Core. Crisis knocked my socks off on handheld graphics. It did. It looked fucking amazing. I gotta admit. Though I think it recently got a resurgence in popularity because, who's that fighting game streamer everyone likes? The one with the long blonde hair? Maximilian Dude. He streamed that semi-recently, and I think that made some kind of, like, resurgence for it. Like, in popularity. Alright, so here we have Dr. Ailia? Ailia. Cool. You'll be at least semi-ready next time. Never heard of him? Yeah, he's some fighting game, like one of the biggest fighting game streamers. He plays a lot of, like, Guilty Gear, stuff like that. But he streams variety. Not as big as Revengeance. Has Revengeance been? Oh wait, I think I saw some template about that. Some picture describing that it got a resurgence because of some meme. Some, not Jetstream meme thing, but some other meme became popular and people started playing it again. I don't fucking know. Look. Hey, this gives us a chance. It's a random fight. I just need the two of them there. Ramza, I need to give him items, I think. Have to have a healer. That is absolutely, unequivocally necessary in Vance. Cool. Yeah, Crisis Core, I played that a couple, like a decade or something ago. And it was really good then, so... Once again, if I were to play it... Realistically, I think I would have played it after 7, but if I were to play it chronologically, it would be after 12, but before 13. So... Probably my sources, I made it the fuck up, right? No, I did see an image about Revengeance getting a resurge in popularity, and someone did, the image at least, credited it to, new memes or something, and everyone started playing it again, but... I mean, that's as good a reason as anyone, or as anything, because when you play that game, the first thing you think of is the memes! Because that's definitely a boss I remember fighting. Oh my god, he's dead! He's not dead. He lives! I want a remake of Dirge with modern mechanics. It would be fun. Dirge never interested me. Not even, like, in the slightest. Not once did I ever look at that game and go, yeah, that looks like fun. Haste! And who asked for that? Who wanted some weird third-person shooter Final Fantasy VII spinoff? I don't know. It doesn't... I don't fucking know. I don't want to be countered, so I'm just doing shit like this. Counter tackle is fine. Counter is not. Get over here! Get behind me. Don't do it! EXP for what? I like Dirge, but it was rough to play. Somebody here, I'm not gonna name names, someone offered me money to play that game. And even then I didn't care. Why did it star a side character? Little impact on the plot. That's what I'm saying. Like, Vincent was completely optional. It was only lore fluff tidbits. He didn't... He provided some backstory for a character we barely know. Also, Dragonheart. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dr. Gast was an important character story-wise, it's just... you literally don't even see the nerd. See, this is what I should have done. Why was I attacking my Time Mage when I could be attacking my damn Dragoon? Not as much EXP for the Goon. You talking about Dirge mustard? How did... that is so many people. I thought that game, like, didn't sell at all. That's a lot of people that have talked about playing that game, which surprises me to no end. Whoop! Sorry, habit. That might be what I do off stream, habit, but we don't talk about that. 16 damage. I can geomancy this. Hold on. The Final Fantasy VII name carried it? Maybe. Even to this day, I would imagine that it didn't get that much in sales. I honestly didn't mind it, but I've come to realize I'm not hard to please. I can only think of a couple games off of the top of my head that were outright bad. What the fuck? He blocked it and triggered Dragonheart? Vance is broken. He's broken. What if I do this? Yeah, when it comes to games that are bad, I can... it's only on, like, the one hand I can think of. Like, off the top of my head, at least. It's like 12 minutes. I can't even say Tom Clancy's End War. I don't think I gave that one a big enough shot to call that bad. I don't think it was good. Not hard to please is why I'm on New Game plus 14 in Rogue Legacy 2. That's not a bad game, though. It's got mechanics and moments in that game that I'm like, what the fuck? At the end of the day, I ask myself what Maximus Decimus Murdius asked the crowd, and if the answer is yes, I'm at... what the fuck? What? 99 Dragons? I've never even heard of it. Meridius. Still, I have no idea who that is. Was that the movie Gladiator? I think I watched that one. Yep. Alright, nailed it. 63%, not worth. I'll go with the counter tackle. What the fuck? Your boy needs EXP here, please! We need more movie nights? I mean, I've seen Gladiator, just haven't seen it in like 2 decades. It's been a while. Are you not entertained? Was that Gladiator? I thought that was the Sparta movie. For Rogue Legacy, I won with a Ronin using exploding boxing gloves. Also learned you can crit yourself. Fun. Are You Not Entertained was 100% Gladiator. I remember there was some Roman Gladiator game on Xbox, the original Xbox, the huge, that I used to play and I really enjoyed the shit out of. I wish I could remember its name. But yeah, the movie, I don't know, I've never been a movie buff. It wasn't until recently that I even started watching, other like actual movies, like in mass. I started, and I've talked about this ad nauseum, but I'll say it again. This past Halloween, I started watching a whole bunch of horror flicks, mostly found footage stuff, because I kind of like that genre. But it was probably the first time in, geez, 10 years I'd watched 2 movies in the same month. Why did I survive that fight? That's... I'm the exact opposite for Rogue Legacy, though. It's like... I always ask, why am I dead? Halloween, we gonna do some cheesy 70s horrors? Nah, I don't like cheesy shit. I really just don't like cheesy shit much at all. It's why Jeepers Creepers, when I started watching that, I was promised this, like, this whole thing with cool effects, and it started really fucking strong. It started with an abandoned well full of body parts sewn into the ceiling and walls. That's what it started with, and I was like, oh, we're gonna go places. And then it turned into a cheesy monster flick, and I don't know. I've been disappointed before, and I was disappointed then. Cheesy is better with friends, so you can make fun of it. Yes, more EXP, more JP. Do it. Horror movies aren't for you? It's a shame. I feel like being afraid. Because how often are you actually afraid in life? You know what I mean? It's a really fucking unique feeling. And I like feeling unique feelings. That's why I like playing sad games. But once again, we've talked about that ad nauseum too, so... It's not the fear. I love thrillers and that kind of stuff. Gore is not my thing. Yeah. But the best horror movies aren't full of gore, per se. I mean, yeah, there can be some blood and shit like that, but they're not going to be overly gory or anything. Like Lazarus Effect, which I think is a very good horror movie, does have some blood and, like, dismemberment and stuff like that, but it's not overly, you know, it's not dripping blood everywhere or anything. Gore for the sake of gore. Yeah, it's not that. It's got people dying, and that's the extent of it. I have been abusing this shit for so much JP and EXP. What am I doing to myself? Evil Dead 2 is one of my favorite movies, and I would enjoy enjoying it with friends. That's Bruce Campbell, right? I haven't seen those, but I know enough about them that I don't think I'd care. From my understanding, Evil Dead 1 was an attempt to be serious, and Evil Dead 2 was full swing into absurd. Woohoo! That bomb is making Kermit face? Oh shit, look at him. Sad boy. I'm gonna make everybody sad. This geomancy effect is not proc enough. Like, I don't think anybody's disabled. They should all be disabled. I want to. I don't have damage for that. Yeah, that kind of stuff just does not, like, overly appeal to me. I like the found footage because the concept itself is fun. I realize all found footage is going to be fake, but the idea is fun itself. Any kind of psychological thing, I would thoroughly enjoy the shit out of. For other movies, when it comes to, like, comedies need to be really fucking good for me. Action movies need to be really fucking good for me. Like, I've never seen the John Wick series, but I would be interested in those. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to go watch some, like, generic bargain bin comedy, you know what I mean? The Texaco rented movies when I was 7 and allowed me to rent Evil Dead 2 and Vampire Hunter D. And I rented the shit out of them. What? What?
She's dead!
The story has to be good for me. I need the story I can invest into and characters I can get into. Yeah, because an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours is not entirely too much time to get attached to a character. Or a set of characters. It's why I like the Lazarus Effect. It wasn't just like a good horror movie, it was also a good movie. They built the characters well. Like, you get an idea of what the characters like and hate and why they act the way they act, you know? And I like that. That was good. 54%, by the way. John Wick is super fun. See, I'd be interested in watching those. I've heard mixed things about The Matrix 3, or not the 3, but the new one or whatever. I'd probably try. Yeah, let's finish it. I can enjoy movies regardless of story or character. It fully depends. My favorite movies are ones that have good stories and characters and are honestly character-driven. One of my favorite movies, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Jim Carrey. It's a romance, but it's like a psychological thriller kind of thing. One of the best character drama movies I've ever seen. If not the best. It's unbelievable. I would never picture Jim Carrey playing like a serious role like that, but he did so well for that movie. I like the effects and seeing how they're done. See, I don't care about that. It's everything's, I mean, I don't even, people lose their marbles over what Lucas did for the original trilogy of Star Wars because of how the effects looked in the movies and stuff like that, basically using props. You know, they didn't have 3D effects, and yeah, there is something to be said about shit like that, but it's not. I don't care. I haven't bothered with the new Matrix movie. The ending of the third movie was so satisfying. I loved the Matrix trilogy. That was fucking unreal how good that was. Who's next? Flammer is falling behind. We can include Vance in this little side segment, I guess. Now it's between the dude and Windia. I think Windia sits this one out because of the way we're split. Yeah. Practical effects make my pee-pee the big pee-pee. Yeah, see, and I don't really care. Like, it's cool that it happened, and it should be appreciated, but I don't care enough to do so. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, watch it just for the special effects and see how they're done. And that's not to say the original trilogy are bad movies. They're not. It's just... You slew my brother, and I will have satisfaction of you! Your brother? Who are you? Do not play games with me! I'm Meliadul Tengil. You killed my brother Isilud at Ryovanes, and now you will die, not by any order of his holiness. I do this for Isilud. Isilud has a sister. She's also a holy knight, and I'm about to get all of my equipment broken. What the fuck is this ninja's name? Helvinian? Helvinia? I want to read that again. Hold on. Helvinia. What a fucking name. Okay. Realistically, I can't avoid getting my shit destroyed, so I just gotta get in there. It's the only way. But yeah, the movies that I'm going to resonate with, that I'm gonna feel are some of the best I've seen, are going to be some kind of character-driven movie. And that's a pretty wide criteria. Like, character-driven doesn't mean much of anything. At least these days, but... Some actors and actresses that are cast, or that are typecast, usually comedians, are so much more talented than people give them credit. Oh, this is in relation to, Jim Carrey, okay. I agree, I loved the original Matrix trilogy, enjoyed the story, the struggle between light and dark, and the inevitable gray between. Love the Force and its implications, the effects of, whoa, cool factor. R2-D2 is my favorite character ever. Such a dirty mouth. What? R2-D2 being described as having a dirty mouth, that's a first for me. Yeah, I noticed. You bounced around a little bit. I got you. Don't worry, don't worry. That's funny, though. But yeah, I would never consider Jim Carrey, I never would have thought him to be, like, a good actor like that. And then I watched Eternal Sunshine, and it just blew me away. It's kind of, in the very same vein, Robin Williams was much the same way. But he wasn't just comedy, he started up doing more serious roles as well, right? Like, he was known for his comedy, but at the same time, his serious movies were out and about, and they were doing well, and he was performing well in them. I don't know what to do. I think both of my nerds on the left are dead. There is zero chance he reaches there. If Ramza and Haydn both die, I am once again on a timer, and that does not bode well. I sure hope they don't die here. Infernal Blaze! Now, you know one actor who never caught on? Who's a comedian? Dane Cook. Oh no, the 30 HP! I forgot to get rid of my normal potions. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dane Cook tried. What was that one supermarket movie he was in? Because that was actually a really good movie. Well, it wasn't a really good movie. It was stupid cheese like you would expect, but... it certainly was an okay watch. Let me put it that. I think that's the extent of what I can call that. No! I should have retreated. What have I done? Normal potion out. Okay, so I do have a revive, but it does not work with where I put Haydn. I fucked up royally. That's not good. She's also my fastest character, so she will die the fastest. Was the goal here just to beat Meliador? Because I don't know. Fuck. Blizzard! Okay, here is another idea for... not idea. What am I trying to say here? Another movie that may end up on movie night. Have y'all heard of The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe? Because I have not seen that movie, and it may have been browbeaten into my brain that it exists. So one day I would like to watch it. Hey, we're back on the X potion. Mwah. You can't, he's immortal again. But yeah, John Wick movies, The Lighthouse. Sorry. Do you not know what happened at Ryovanes? The murder done there was not done by the hand of any man. Abomination. A Lucavi killed your brother. A Lucavi? So the Lucavi again walk among us, killing for their own delight. Ha! Splendid tale. But a lie less fanciful might better persuade. They keep the truth from you as they did your brother. You are puppets dancing on strings you cannot see. You cannot or will not see. The Zodiac Stones are much more than holy crystals to be revered. They hold real power, the power to work wonders. The power in itself is neither good nor evil, but the purpose your masters would put it to is plain enough. Open your eyes, Meliadul. Let Fulmarv deceive you no longer. Do you think to convince me with this prattle? You are a fool indeed. My father would never deceive me so. Lord Fulmarv is your father? The incredulity of that. He's your father? Oh. You fight well. Small wonder why Gr fell to you. Hear me, Ramza. When next we meet, your blood will soak the earth. Hey, item's been saved. Oh, I've got to put items on Ramza. Oh boy. Oh, that was rather abrupt. Okay. See, I do items there, and then throw items here, huh? I lose concentration, but he becomes more support-based, and that's okay. I actually don't know. Ignore weather? Traverse any marsh, swamp, or poisonous fen, unimpeded by weather conditions. Okay. Mana font, recover MP upon moving. Okay. Martial defense is just added physical defense. And absorb MP. Recover MP equal to the amount used by the opponent. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. One of these is good. I don't know which it is. Absorb HP from the target. That sounds fun. Oh, it's hesitation. Yes, disable. There we go. We add some of that shit. I need to unequip Rafa and Marek. There we go. And to optimize these two nerds. For now. I need to give them new weaponry, though. Shit. Egg! Break! Fuck you, Egg! Damn! Oh, boy. How's he doing on GM? Oh, he's done. Oh. There we go. The dude mastered Geomancy. It's time to move him over to Slam Amurai. He's got his double hand Amano Murakumo. And realistically, he should have a wizard's robe, and he should have the diamond bracelet, thank you. The diamond helmet is fine. He's actually almost identical to what he was on Geomancer. Except this time, he has an absolute tank of a weapon. HP dropped a bit, though. Oh, God. Oh, he doesn't have a shield. He's gonna hit for so much harder, but he actually loses a bit. That's funny. How's Haydn doing? I'll probably end it here. Still needs a bit. Still needs a bit. Poro on Time Mage. I can do Immobilize and Stop. That would be okay, I think. Yeah. And have we been using anybody else? Mystic, Time Mage, Flammer on Black Mage. It's probably getting a little bit, maybe? Not too much. Return, had to retreat inside. Too much rain, huh? Aw, shit, Windia. Alright, we will learn Zodiac next time. Yeah, hide my rod is trucking along. I don't remember what it takes to get to Dancer, though. I need to check the job page. I'll do that now. Give me one moment while I look at what it takes to be Dancer. Okay. Interesting. We got some dragooning to do, boys. A little bit. You don't need to do too much, but a little bit. So, anyone else? Oh, we switch him over to Geomancy. Whoa, Geomancy. Cool. I think we're good otherwise. Oh, oh shit! This is, oh, and Ultima! Hey, look at that. Ramza can learn Ultima. Oh, look at his job, it's a heretic. Oh, that's dope! That's actually really fucking cool. I really enjoy that. They renamed the job, obviously, because it's Squire Plus. So they wanted to include the new things, and they were like, well, what job is Ramza? Technically, he's a heretic. That's pretty cool. So, with that said, I am done for the day. We now have 9 characters to fuck around with. So, by the next time we stream tomorrow, I will likely have Doctor and Ilia up a little bit closer. Not up there, but they'll be closer. Vance will be up there, but these two will be closer, because it's going to take some time, and I don't want to do it all off stream. I do want to include them on stream, you know? But yeah, I'm done for the day. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. This week and this weekend all looked great. I know it's Memorial Day, so I hope you'll hang out with me here. At least for a little bit, so. Yep, I appreciate everybody. Go be good. Go eat good food. And bye-bye, friends.